soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Hola and welcome to Noche Latina, an NBA celebration of Latin heritage. We're proud to bring it to you here at 2K Sports. Hi everyone, here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey Brian, well the Suns team is talented and they are connected. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, "We're the true definition of team. Togetherness, competing, and gratitude. That's just us. That's what we go by, and that's our culture." Brian, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great leadership from Monty Williams and their vets. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for James Harden.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. DeAnthony Melton out there with James Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3. And for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. And it's Phoenix's ball. Now here's Paul. Turned in an outstanding game against Oklahoma City. Durant against Tucker. Over Tucker. And Durant gets it to go. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
And it's the Sixers with the ball. Following the score by Phoenix. Back to Harden. Just 4 to shoot. Off target from outside. Embiid against Booker. Pass to Paul. The 3 ball. Booker can't get it to go. 1:57 left in the first quarter. Harris passes to Harden. Back to Harris. Second shot opportunity, and finished off by Embiid inside.
Embiid right there to get the rebound and put it right back up. Excellent anticipation.
Outside Paul. Pass to Durant. From outside, off the mark. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 for 3 so far.
Throughout years of play, one thing that has stayed consistent in the game of James Harden is remarkable ability to facilitate.
Now here's Embiid. We saw him with 39 points last game. No good there with a step-back J.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Outside Durant. 46 seconds left now in the first quarter. He buries it from 3. Durant's got 5.
I think we're all aware of Durant's in the gym range as a shooter. I mean, seriously, I don't think there's a shot he can't make.
Embiid against Ayton. Pass to Tucker. Melton, right side. Outside for Harden. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
They knew this was coming. Harden can't just let that last 3 go. Way too competitive for that.
Melton against Booker. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Melton.
An active shooter. Booker is clever at finding ways to attract fouls on the way up.
Devin Booker, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Booker. And the 76ers making a change here. Both free throws good from Booker.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Suns ahead. They're up by 2. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Houston.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And with more of the season behind us than ahead of us, these teams have more or less taken their final form, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, everyone's done a good job moving pieces around and figuring out what works. Now it's just about protecting your record and getting it done out there.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. We've got Maxey, George Niang out there with McDaniels. Then it's Montrezl Harrell, and it's Harden in at the point. Booker for 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
Yeah, they destroyed this team on the glass in the last meeting.
Clearly, that was the overriding factor. A double-digit advantage on the boards. They just pounded them inside.
Offensive board. Back to Harden. Yes, and it's Harrell with the assist. Harden's got 5 now.
Nice finish there. Harden is just calibrated to absorb contact and complete the play.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game.
Booker can't get it to go. The 76ers have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter.
Montrezl Harrell can be so many things for this team. One of the best small ball 5s in the NBA.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a T-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn. But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million. Guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. Payne's checked in for the Suns. The 76ers also with a sub. Harris is checked in. The Sixers leading. And a little more about Montrezl Harrell. What an addition he is to any roster, Clark.
I agree with you, B.A., whether he's starting or coming off the bench. Harrell brings great energy and production. A real injection as a spark plug. And Harden, an absolutely vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim for the epic throwdown.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Payne. 8 points in his last time out. Craig against Harris. To the middle. And stolen by Harrell. Outside Harden. Pass to Harris. From 17. Durant pulls it in.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Right side Booker. And that comes off the assist by Durant.
A really nice play by Booker. I mean, he gives you size out of the backcourt and can finish with either hand.
And here's Harden. He's got 7. Pass to Harris. 18 feet out. Again, Philadelphia.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Maxey against Booker. There's 14 seconds left in the first half. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Payne. Here's Craig. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Sixers ahead. They're up by 3. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Monty Williams, and Coach, certainly some areas to correct moving forward. What have you seen so far?
We had a few breakdowns on defense. We got to recognize personnel. We're giving up a few open shots to guys we talked about. We'll be better as we go forward. We got to get out and run, but our defense will help us run more.
It all starts on D. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Welcome, folks. The Philadelphia 76ers going head-to-head in what's been a neck-and-neck battle through 2 quarters.
Being a trunk slammer ain't easy. Hostile environment, and these guys are unfazed.
Yeah, it's tough to win on the road in the NBA. Loving the confidence. And let's take a moment to shift gears and check out the upcoming schedule.
And looking at the Kings matchup, man, I think it's fair to expect that this will be a close one, man. The talent level on each side is pretty similar. I wouldn't be surprised if this came down to a buzzer beater.
Should be competitive, but we'll see. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Nice game. What a performance by James Harden.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3. And that's the group for Monty Williams as we begin the second half. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, B.A. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Clock at 6. Kept alive. The Suns trailing. Pass to Paul. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Here's Okogie, defended by Harden. For 3, Durant. They grab their own miss. And Ayton gets it to go.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Now here's Embiid. Melton left side. Screen by Embiid. Out to the wing. All sorts of time. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home. Throws it up high. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Oh, denied by Durant.
That extraordinary reach combined with good timing makes Durant a real threat as a shot blocker.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Here's Harden. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Pass to Harris. Screen by Embiid. Harris with it. Now guarded by Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game. Biyombo, he's checked in for Phoenix. Lee comes in for Booker. McDaniels is checked in for the Sixers. Milton comes in for James Harden. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. 6 to shoot. Melton outside. Lets it go from deep. Here's Embiid. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And the defense can't match up with Embiid's size. I mean, he's just too powerful down there.
Now here's Paul. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Durant. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. The shot from the low post is good. And now it's a 5-point 76ers lead. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Sixers on top. They're up by 5. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
These teams locked in a very close contest. This fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. McDaniels out there with Daniel House. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Shake Milton. And it's Maxey in at the shooting guard position.
And Biyombo is highly effective down low. Knows where to post up in the paint.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's such a big play here in a close game like this one. Great concentration from him.
Pass to House. Fires the 3. It doesn't go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. Now Payne. Now Ross. Here's Payne. Craig with a screen on Milton. Back to Ross to tie it up. Here's Craig. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Torrey Craig at the line for 2.
He misses the free throw. Phoenix making some changes. Ayton, he's checked in for Biyombo. And it's Devin Booker in for Lee. Tobias Harris checked in for Philadelphia. Harden comes in for Milton. Good on the second one.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Harden, the pass to Harris. Embiid, a screen on Ross. Here's Harris. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. And for the Suns, they're shooting a solid 47%. Here's Booker. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
Defensive foul. Tyrese Maxey. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Suns, Devin Booker. At the line for 1.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Here's the pick. Here's Embiid. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Booker with it. He shoots it. Doesn't go for him. Booker's gone 3 of 8 tonight from the field. To the inside. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Joel Embiid on top of things there, folks. Recognizing a big possession and commanding the ball.
Phoenix calls timeout. They're losing by 1. And 1:01 left to play in the 4th quarter. Phoenix making some changes. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Craig. Okogie comes in for Ross. And it's Chris Paul in for Payne. Tucker's checked in for the Sixers. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He wants them to up their intensity. He said, quote, "We're lax in too many areas. If we can muster a consistent effort, we have a chance to capture the lead and never look back." Guys, he sounds very confident playing from behind.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
Now here's Booker. Lets it fly. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over. They're down by 3. 29 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
It's time to get up and get loud.
Philadelphia on D. It's a 3-point game. Just 5 to shoot. The 3. Booker missing again.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. He just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Here's Harden. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
Chris Paul, first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Philadelphia, James Harden.
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
And it's Harden at the line. This team wants him there. You better believe that.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
And they recover it. Outside Booker, lets the 3 fly, laces one from 3.
A high-volume score with just too many moves to count. Booker is so dependable under pressure.
T-shirts could be coming your way. The loudest fans get shirts.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy to go to the line.
James Harden. At the line for 2.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Well, Harden always has the ball in his hand, so he's accustomed to being in this position in clutch situations, and typically he delivers.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. So it's the 76ers taking the W in a close one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them. They had to dig deep to come out on top.
Yeah, you know, some teams might buckle under the pressure towards the end. The crowd was so amped up, such a hostile environment, but they stood tall and got the win.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
James, when a game gets close down the stretch like this one did, talk about the mentality this team has to have.
Time to lock in, time to lock in and get stops when we need to. Always got trust in our guys to make the big plays, make the big shots, and we move on.
The trust paid off. Thanks, James.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. And now we present the New Balance Player of the Game, James Harden.